Welcome back to SportsLine. John Burton taking you up until the top of the hour. Anything that's on your sport and mind is fair game. 737-7767. Let's go to Phil, who's been waiting. Hey, Phil, good evening. What's up, man?
Just hanging out, watching you.
All right.
Hey, John, just two questions here.
Yeah.
One is, will the Titans think they'll keep Russ Grimm on as line coach? And number two, I know they the other day they said about Dick LeBeau. Was wondering if he'd be back. If not, my personal opinion is I wish they'd go get the guy that was at Denver.
Wade Phillips.
He'd be a great defensive coordinator. Do you think that could happen if Dick LeBeau does not come back? I'll hang up and wait for your reply.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the call, Phil. We appreciate it. Let's start with Russ Grimm. Yeah, by all indications, he'll be back. He's got a good thing going with that offensive line. Did a great job coaching the offensive line. Obviously, this year, the Titans' offensive line among the better in the National Football League. You think about Ben Jones coming in at center. You think about Taylor Lewan at left tackle, really coming into his own, making the Pro Bowl. We just talked about Jack Conklin with John Glennon last segment, making first-team All-Pro. There's some depth there. There's a lot to work with, and I think Russ Grimm likes this group, and I think he'd like to continue coaching this group. So I would fully expect Russ Grimm to remain as the Titans offensive line coach. Dick LeBeau is a coach for life. I think he's going to coach as long as he can, as well as he can, and I think he likes what he's done with this defense. And this defense did a great job getting after the quarterback this year, creating turnovers. Wade Phillips would be a great addition if Coach LeBeau decides to step down, but I see no signs of Coach LeBeau stepping down. So I do believe Russ Grimm and Dick LeBeau will be back at their respective positions with the Tennessee Titans, because it's the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As far as the Titans defense goes, you may have heard John Glennon say last segment that the pass defense needs to improve, and they've got plenty of picks in the draft. They've got money to spend in free agency, so you'd have to think that will be shored up as well, because if you get that secondary to cover a little bit better, that's going to open things up for that front seven, those guys like KC and Arakpo and Derek Morgan to get after the quarterback. So you got to feel good about the Titans defense going forward with Dick LeBeau running it. Let's go to William on line one. Hey, William.
Yes.
What's up, bro? Hey, can you do me a favor? Turn your TV down real quick for me, will you?
Okay, I'll do that. Just give me just a second.
Yep, that's quite all right. Folks, we're waiting for William to turn down his television. He'll be back with us shortly. William, you there?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fire away, William. What's on your mind tonight?
I want to hear something about high school football championships more than I care to hear about professional football, which I'm a professional. I remember going all the way back to the year 2000 when the Titans lost by about 18 inches the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Well, that has not been mentioned, and he's talking about professional football teams. He's not saying anything about the coaches now, but I would rather hear about the high school championships if he could take time to do that.
All right. Thanks for the call, William. We appreciate it. We'll take a break and come back right after this.